good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. So it's what is it today? Wednesday. So welcome. I hope everyone is doing fine, and we see that we have already a Knight in the chat. Hello everyone. So Knight, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing fine. Also in the back we see an A320-200, and that is Dirkster, I believe. So welcome Dirkster as well. So he will fly with us today. Very nice. And then first of all I will put on the webcam so you can see me. So hello. Carwin, a morning from New Zealand, Thursday, November the 3rd. So welcome Carwin, hope you are doing fine, and a very good morning to you. So here it's evening, 9 o'clock PM, but in New Zealand it's already Thursday and it's morning. Dexter, hello, good evening. So welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So nice to have you in the flight as well. I see that you are flying the Phoenix A320-200. So the livery will be not correct. It's always Serbia. So that's a bummer, but I chose to go with the livery that you normally should go. So I have this one. Elliot, hi mate, I'm joining you. Alright, just installing the 146 for model matching. Right. So first of all we will show you the map, Navigraph. Here it is. So from the bottom to the top we fly today, and flight time will be 1 hour and 30 minutes. So thanks to Dirkster, we have actually a flight plan in SimBrief, because there was no flight plan, and Dirkster made one, so it's available for everyone. So thank you Dirkster for that. Dirkster, yes, I initially was going for the 146, but then changed my mind. Alright. Elliot, why everything comes up as Air Serbia? Well, I don't know. It's a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. It just choose a livery that is in your directory or something. Knight, Finnair there. Alright, okay, so we have Knight as well. Do we see him? Where are you located, mate? Because I see there a private jet. I guess that is you then. Elliot, at Dexter I'm flying the Phoenix, and Dexter, my livery is actually the SAS. I'm not sure why it shows up like this. Yeah, every livery for every pilot that is in the simulator here with me shows up as Air Serbia, or mostly. That's a bit weird. Actually, at least I'm not a Cessna. No. Elliot, I have a flight plan in SimBrief. Yep, thanks to Dirkster, because before it was not available. It was just a direct, but Dirkster made one. So if you get a flight plan, then it's the one from Dirkster. Hello, Devon, if I pronounced that correctly. Hello. So welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing fine. And then Elliot, busy today, mate. Austin, freeware. Yep, it's a freeware that I use here. And yeah, it's very nice, as you can see. Night, yes, that's you. Right, I was already thinking. And then Eddie, hello, welcome to the stream as well. And Elliot, oh, I see. And then Karen Davis, hope I will be good. Hope it will be a good flight and no issues. Well, those no issues, there are always issues. This is a live stream, and there's always something going wrong. And if everything goes fine, then I will mess it up, because I'm a button pusher. You know. It was Devon, you pronounced it correctly. I'll try to remember it. So thank you. And then night, DCT, yeah, a lot of DCTs. I see. Well, that's the flight plan, but that's the one that Drexler actually put in SimBrave. He made it because before there was just DCT. That was everything. So first we need to load ONAIR company. So this is an ONAIR company, and then we fly today with that. So we go to this page, then we see we have 2 planes that we cannot use because they need an annual check, but we can still fly the 146, so we are not bankrupt yet. So we load all here. We load also full with fuel, and then also 2 flight attendants, and then we have still 2,437 kilograms left. So we will validate fuel and payload. So it takes 5.6 minutes, and then we can prepare actually our plane as well. So back to the messages. By the way, the first issue, for some reason the FMS won't accept any SID departure, at least for me. Well, yeah, that is possible. And did you download the airport? If you, maybe it's related to the airport that also in the past with some other airports, freeware airports, that you cannot do anything, and you just need to go into the air, and from there you can put everything in. So that's probably the issue with the airport. I didn't check that, my excuse. And actually I did, I checked it, and there was no problem for me. Everything was fine, I believe. Yeah, I checked it. That's yeah. Elliot at Willoughby Productions. The British Aerospace 146 has a Collins FMC, so it's actually just a standard FMC that comes with the simulator, just standard one. So fun fact. Spay, hi, this is my hometown. I have a few friends flying for this company. Oh, very nice. So welcome, mate. I hope you are doing fine. So I think I saw a picture of you from P1 in Brussels airport, that you were taking a picture of Brussels Airlines. I think it was you. Dexter just downloaded that airport, so yeah, maybe it's just airport related, but I don't have an issue. I tested it already. Carmen, I will come back once you are in the air. I'm going to hang my washing on the line. Okay, good luck with that. So that's also needed to be done. So enjoy. It's not the most funny thing or pleasant thing to do, but it needs to be done. So we go check an ONAIR company. It's still 3 minutes. So we jump into the cockpit, and then maybe we can already prepare some things. So SimBrave is in. Maybe some numbers will change when ONAIR company loads up. And I will give it already some power. So we have external power available, so we switch that on, and then we can already prepare our flight plan. And we need to get rid of that yoke. And why? Okay. Need to go back here. We put those things here on. Avionics A and B, and then we can go to the FMC. So we go here, and then a second page, and then we go to a route menu or route menu. Then we load from a sim brief load plan. The other night was the departure runway again, 34 runway 34. That's the departure runway, no matter what ATC gives us, because it's always a mess and it's never correct. So we just depart at the runway at 34. That's the longest runway and the closest. So we execute that, and then next one, flight plan, no, legs, departure runway at 34. And what we need for that, we need to go to movies 3C. That's this one. We can select that and execute, so it's working for us, but I knew already because I checked it out. So then we go to arrival. Arrival will be a runway 07. That's ILS 07. And we need UBI 2A. That's this one. And then the rest we don't need. So we execute. We go to the legs page. We have one discon. So from Biga, and then we have a discon here, and then I'll load it. I think that was correct. Just check to be sure, because actually Director did a nice job with that plan. So we got to load it. That's alright. Okay, so we can just clear that, and then it will be fine. We can actually enter some more waypoints. And I'm just looking. We have a UL cap. That's this one. And then we have a runway 7. So between there are some others as well, like 30 VOR. So maybe we can try that one, and 30. And then VOR. Where is that V? That's not what I need. So we clear. Then VOR. And we need to put this in front of a runway 7. Can we execute? So the first one. Alright. So that should be okay. And then just give me a second, because I need to put in another one. It's not necessary, but maybe it's just better to have some. So then we have 20 a lock. So we go to the next page. Then we put in 20. And then that lock. And then we execute. And then we check for the next one. Alright. So then we have also, I cannot read that, this one. So we just leave that, and then it will be fine. Execute. And why we cannot execute? So we messed it already up, it seems. So it's nothing, it didn't want to take it. Alright. So back to the messages. Elliot, flight time 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's the flight time. Director, I respond. Could not enter anything into the FMS. Well, try it again. If it's not working, just do it when you are in the air. Then it should be fine. It will be work when you are in the air. So, but in this plane it's working. If it's not working in the Phoenix, it's just because of the mismatch or something with the airport. Elliot, you're on top of me. I don't see a plane. Whoever spawned on me, please move. So I don't see anyone. So director, there is no one under you, and then also for Knight and Knight, and also not me. Elliot, was the runway at 34? That's the runway. Everything is in a Discord. Alright, so the 3 minutes will be passed in meantime. So we go back to ONAIR company, and then we fly now. And we need to go to minus, what time it is? 9 o'clock. Well, just minus 8, and that will be fine, I believe. Otherwise we fly into the dark. And that's not what I want. So we start tracking, and then everything should be fine. And there we go. Alright, so we set up the plane. In meantime, we can start everything up. So this can come on, and the skid, and everything what is here actually. DC pump, EC pump, PTU. We have also 2 fuel pumps, the inner fuel pumps. Director, 37,000 feet. Nope, I'm flying at 29,000 feet. I will check to be sure, because this plane can only do 31 or something, but SimBrief gave me 29,000 feet. So this plane cannot higher than 31, I believe. So we turn those on as well. Galley. What else we need? Can already start the APU as well. And actually we need to have some lights. Logo light, no smoking sign, cabin emergency lights, beacon, then also fasten seat belt, ice detect need to be on. Alright, the APU is starting. Alright, so we can put on APU generator as well, and then also APU air. It should be fine. Only the APU is not working. Of course, batteries 1 and 2 need to be on. Alright, so we can turn off on this, then we are fine for now. Flight directors on. And there we go. We put this on air nav. And then 29,000 feet. That's our cruising altitude. And there we go. Turn this on. And then also we do a test. I already forgot what this called. It has a name, of course, but I forgot it already. Alright, take off. Change temperature. To see if we have get more power. Nope. Okay, so we turn it off again. Also, yaw damper on. We set also this on and temperature on as well. So there we go. We are already pretty much done. So the rest we can do once we are flying. Next page. So guys, let me know when you are ready, then I can prepare pushback and starting the engines. So then we close the put up the stairs and then we close the door as well. And there we go. And then also the door, ground power can go, and shocks as well. All right. The other night, restarting the PC, I don't know what happened. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, sometimes the simulator can crash, of course. It's always something that you don't have control over, unfortunately. So for the people that started watching a bit later, I will show you a Navigraph again. So this is our flight plan. So from the bottom to the top we fly 1 hour and 30 minutes flight. We do that with a British Aerospace 146-300. And we fly that until we have the RG, the 70, 85 and 100, I believe it is. When that will be, I have no clue. In the meantime, we check out the airport here. So it's a freeware airport. And that is located here in Kalmar in Sweden. Elliot, you are ready to go. Alright. Then we wait until Director and Kajaani are ready. Director, is it going better? Can you put in a sit now? Because if it's not working, you just need to do it in the air. And then it will work. That also before with other planes and other airports. Especially with freeware airports, you can have that sometimes. Next, I will be in a few more minutes. Okay, no problem. So we need to wait for Kajaani anyway. So he needs to restart his PC. I want to wait for that because that always can happen, and that's not your fault. So we wait for Kajaani. Kajaani loading sim. Alright, mate. So in the meantime, I can prepare already our arrival. It's a bit early, but Better early than too late. So runway 07. So that's our final approach course is 86. So we put that 86. And there we go. And then our frequency should be a 109.9. So we put that in, and then that's all what we need for this plane. Sean, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Look at this famous guy. He has a 1.3 K subs. No, Sean, no. I think you are wrong. Oh yeah, no, you are right. Okay, I'm wrong. Sorry, my excuse. So Sean, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So, and I'm not so famous because how many viewers we have? Oh, 18 at the moment, 16. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really following in into the details of how many subscribers, because we lose always some, we gain some. So the most important thing is who is in the chat and who has fun with what I'm doing. So that's the most important thing, and also that I have fun of it. So that's why we do it. And of course, if we can improve everything, and the more viewers that we have, the better we can improve. Because I've also something for the people that are watching the live streams on the airport, so I've something coming for that. And I hope with that we can improve everything, and then over time we can also improve the simulator. So actually that's the plan. Because I really need a new graphics card. Sean, why did it show Scandinavian on the thumbnail? Well, because I was planning to fly with Scandinavian, but then there was one guy that was called by the name Director, and he said, yeah, I found this livery, and actually there's this a flight that this company do, a Scandinavian and not. So I changed, but I didn't change the thumbnail, so that's why. And also Director fixed our sim brief. There was no plan in sim brief, and he made a plan for everyone. So now if you put this route in sim brief, you will have a plan. Otherwise it was just a direct. Sean, yeah, already read your message. Elliot and someone spawned on me again. Don't worry, because I'm ready to go. You can stay. Oh yeah, we have a nice livery here, a new livery from Air Serbia and Air Arabia or something. Yeah. So no, Avianca. Sorry. So yeah, a fusion between Colombia and Serbia. Nice livery. Good night. I'm sorry. Director nearly ready. Okay, no problem. Take your time. Also, night need to be ready first. We cannot leave him here because his PC froze. So I don't want to leave him here. Normally I want that everyone is ready on time, but if your PC is freezing, then there's nothing you can do about it. Colin Davis, hello, you are back. We are still not started, we're just waiting for Dexter and Knight. So until those guys are ready, and then we can start. And actually I can already prepare for engine start, and fuel enough so we can burn some fuel. Should be okay. Actually I need to check my fuel. It's 9,415 and we only need 8,000, so we have 1,000 extra already, and there's already 2,000 extra in, so we have 3,000 kilograms extra. So start burning fuel. Dexter, alrighty, alright. Sean, let him catch a bus. Kevin, those cones need to put away. Yeah, it's a thing from GSX, and they will blown away with the engines, I believe. So we turn on the fuel pumps, and then the rest is over. I forgot one thing, and this is this 29,000 feet. Otherwise, we will be dead. Not that it's working in the sim. So also for engine start we need anti-ice. Don't know why, but it's like that. And then we can put on the starter master switch. Then we start with engine and number 4. So we will do that right now. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And then we wait until we have a 20, and then we can inject a fuel. So there we go. We add fuel. Why I don't have
Your flight
sound?
will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Oh, we have sound. Okay, engine is starting. So we need to do a 1 by 1. In the 747 you can do 2 at the same time, but in this one it's 1 by 1. Corinne, I always want to fly sim, but the price in New Zealand is expensive. So you always want to fly sim, but yeah, the price, yeah. It's not cheap, of course. I don't know what the prices are in New Zealand, but it's yep. Flex to temp, it says nothing. Oh. Maybe it realized the short runway. Do we have a short runway? I didn't check. There are 2 runways, but one is shorter than the other one. But runway 34 is the longest one. The extra full beans. Alright. Then I will need to do that as well. Full beans. So engine number 4 is started. We start in engine number 3. There we go. Sean, did you end up learning the documentation for this plane? Not me. Documentation, is that something like it's looking like what do you call that? I already forgot the name. The thing that Elliot is always saying that I need to use. I don't remember that word. Something with checklist, that was it. Everything what you need to read is not good for your eyes, so I skip that. Dexter, yes, it's barely 2,000. Oh, are you sure? Gee, then I will have a problem. Elliot, checklist. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Sean, you're laughing. Directs are ready to start engines. Okay, then start the engines. I'm also starting engines. So engine number 2 is already started. I'm halfway. So we start engine number 2. And there we go. Dexter, I hope you are not in the 300. Yes, I am. I'm not fully loaded, but we are heavy. So expect that we are doing this for nothing. And if we can restart. Karen, yes, but I don't want a VPN account though. Well, the simulator is very nice, I can tell you that. And of course it's pricey, and not only the simulator but all what you buy for it. It makes it pretty pricey. Why we don't have sound in the interior of this plane? Why? I don't hear the engines. If someone hear the engines from the inside here, let me know, but I don't hear them. One thing is for sure, I'm almost deaf, but normally I hear some sound. So engine number 1 can be started as well. There we go. And I don't really hear shit. Sorry, I cannot say that. So we add fuel here. And now I hear something. And we can also power this up. Power this up. Yes, thank you. So we will not use that because we have a short runway and we just power out the engines on 100%. They don't blow. In real life they will blow after a few minutes. I'd already tested that in case I needed that, so they will not blow. So all engines are started up. NTS can come off. And those can come on. Also packs 1 and 2. And there we go. APU stays on. This can come off. Master switch off. Generator 4, generator 1 on. And then also engine 3 pump and engine 2 pump. Brake fans on. And then we are set up nicely. That's all what we need for now. APU stays running. We put that off in the air. Glide night 1 minute to align. Okay, we are warming up the engines. And then we are ready. So we set flaps to 30 because it's a short runway and I use always 30, so take off 30. So we need 140. Really? Okay. So this will be flap setting 18 that we go first, and look how far it goes actually for the first setting, and that's 18. So that's just one click. So that's setting 18. We go to 24. So that's 24, and now we go to 30. Alright, so that's a good cover for the sun. So flaps are set. Elliot, that with level protection you don't need a push, right? I will do a push. Or I don't need actually. No, we don't need. Elliot, you are not toga, and at night the takeoff will be a toga for me. Well, I always use that toga. It's there for something, so you need to use it. That night, Elliot is moving. Alright. So, that night, let me know when you're ready, mate. Then we are out of here. Parking brakes on, fan also, and then flight recorder is off. Yeah, they don't need to know what we are doing. Parking brakes off, and then we do a takeoff check. That seems to be fine. You can turn taxi lights on. I forgot if it was down or up, so it will be down. All right. So it seems everyone is ready. It's like a funeral. They are waiting next to each other. All right. Elliot, guys, let's go, so I can make it for a landing. So, yep. So we are going. I think everyone is ready. And then we taxi to runway 34. Dexter is ready as well, so we are going. We are short here.
Kalmar ground BAe110 request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
BAe110 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 using taxiway Alpha Alpha 8.
All right.
Contact tower on 130.805 when ready.
And I will put my seat a bit better because otherwise I cannot take off.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree for via taxiway Alpha Alpha 8 BAe110. Kalmar Tower BAe110 ready at runway tree for departing straight out.
All right. So we are ready, guys. Ready for takeoff. And I hope you can make this because it's a short runway. And this is the British Aerospace, not the most powerful plane, and we are pretty heavy.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree for BAe110.
And actually, I needed to depart last because I need to make place for the other guys. That's a bummer. And I need all the space. Better took that other taxiway. Elliot, it's clear, and Carwin, safe flights, guys. Well, we will see that how we depart here. So guys, line up, and then we can get out of here. Yeah, I'm on the brakes. So there we go, guys. I have no call out. So that means I forgot something. Who cares? TMS is not set, that's why. So we just depart at 100%. So I hope we will not crash into the trees, guys. And I'm not confident. Alright, we can go. There we go.
Airborne time logged.
Positive rate of climb. We just made it. And then we go to synchronize. Come on. Don't, oh, it's even turned off or what? Okay, flaps 24. And that thing is not working. Why is this thing not working? So we go to flaps 20, no 18.
BAe146, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Kalmar Tower BRA110 frequency change.
So full power.
Kalmar approach BRA110 is tight
And then we go
British
to
airspace at
flaps
-5
0.
miles north of Kalmar, 2,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
BAe110 Kalmar approach. Squawk tree 71.
That's a bit bumpy here.
Squawk tree 371
And then we start climbing.
BAe110 radar contact 6 miles north of Kalmar, 3,100 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace BRA110.
In the meantime, we check out the guys behind us. But I lost everyone already, it seems. So we check Volanta to see where we are. And I don't see anyone on Volanta, guys. Oh no, I see Knight Knight. And all the rest I don't see. Only Knight. So welcome everyone to the stream. I see that we have around 20 people in the stream here. So welcome everyone. Hope you are doing well and that you enjoy the flight. Karin, they will catch up. Yep, should be no problem because this is a slower plane. Elliot should see me now. Not on the screen. Do I see you on Volanta? We will check. So Knight is on my left side. We also see Dirkster now. And actually I'm not following the flight plan. Why is that? Why we guys have another flight plan? Something is wrong here. I'm not in going into the correct direction. I'm completely off plan. Great. Actually, I need to go to movies directly. I will do that direct to movies. Alright, execute that. Plane change direction. Thank you. I don't know why it was like that. Tonight movies going to V-Bar. Yep. Well, I need to go to movies because I was going somewhere else. So now I will be behind everyone now. Alright, no problem. So we will be back on track now. 13,000 feet. We need to turn those lights off. And there we go. Also, fasten seatbelt sign is off. That's a good thing. Tonight, this is a good screenshot, guys. Then there's a heading from a mood. Alright. So I'm almost back on track. And I hope the engines will not explode. But I tested it already, so yeah, 30-40 minutes on full power, and it was not doing anything. So Karen Davis, you love the scenery. Well, yesterday we had a very nice scenery. If we flew from San Diego to Los Cabos, or what was it, in Mexico. That was nice. Mr. Potato, hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So welcome, welcome. So today we fly the 146, the British Aerospace, the 146 from Just Flight, my favorite plane. And we fly to Finland. I think this is the first time that we fly to Finland. I can be wrong, but I think it's the first time. So that's why I choose this flight. Also need to check if my flaps are up. Yep, they are. Also, people, for tomorrow, probably there will be another stream on the airport in the morning, and I said before that it will be later, but actually it will be earlier. Mr. Potato, I like how it looks, but sadly 4 engines is kind of fuel heavy, so yeah. It are small engines, and I don't like 4 engines except for this plane then. So in the beginning I was not liking this thing, but it was a bit of a love-hate relationship. But now I really like it. Kajaani cruise level 39,000 feet, no, 29,000. 29,000 is our cruising altitude, because this plane can only do 31,000 and not higher than that. So we need to fly at 29,000. You can fly higher, of course, but I cannot go higher. Max is 31,000 and SimRiff gave me 29. So everyone is flying older planes, so that's why. And this plane is just a smaller plane, and it cannot fly as high as a Boeing or Airbus. Then 29 will be. Okay, mate. It's a potato because of the small wings, right? That's why the limit is 31,000 feet. I have actually no clue what the exact reason is, but it can be true. Elliot, the British airspace is powerful, that's why it flies from London. It is not that powerful because it struggles with takeoff and also climbing. That's what I was reading about it. It's silent, yes, but not that powerful. But it's actually more powerful than the Fokker 70 or 100. So it has a better takeoff performance than a Fokker 70 or 100. So that's actually the competition. Elliot, you think that's a simulator and not in real life? That I was reading that in for the real life plane, that the climb performance was not that great, and it was about the real plane, but it performs actually better than the Fokker 70 and 100 that is in the same category. So this plane is better actually for short runways in real life, but not on the sim, because we struggle with short runways, especially when the runways are high in the mountains above sea level. Then we struggle. Cohen Davis, usually the real plane, the ATR-72, they fly only below 20,000 feet, around 19,000 feet and 16,000 feet, alright? So Mr. Potato, they could really use it as a cargo aircraft. There are some variants of it being cargo, but they aren't in production. Well, for the 146 they have cargo variants. So for the 200 and the 300, the newer model, the RJ, I think it is, I already forgot. So the 70, 85 and 100, it is, I believe, they don't have cargo variants. They were planning to do it, but it was cancelled. So the newer version of this plane has no cargo variant. Kajaani, I reached the cruise level and I'm in the lead, I guess. Speed 290. Right. I'm at 24,000 feet. And I think I'm last. And Elliot seems to be... No, I'm not last. So Dexter is last. And I'm around... I'm close behind you. And speed is below 250 indicated. And I'm still climbing and it's going very slow, 25,000 feet. Can we see someone? There we have someone. I think that is let me check. Maybe Elliot. Should be Elliot or Night. Yeah, that reducing to 260. All right, so I'm at 25,600 feet, and I'm climbing at 230 something indicated. Later I have to check my controller bindings, as I just spotted the flaps still being out. Oh, ouch. Yeah, we have always some issues. You are the first one now, but my issues will come. Later I definitely put them away using the switch assigned. But now when I checked, they were still out. Oh. Yep. Luckily we're not on ONAIR company. So that's why it will not go beyond 230. So yeah. Well, I'm also flying at 230 now indicated, but I just want to stay below 250. Want to climb as fast as possible. Dexter always got some issues. Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, we always run into issues. I learned that in the live stream everything can go wrong and everything will be going wrong. There's no perfect live stream. But there's always something that happens. Also yesterday I was on the live stream at Brussels airport, and I was also recording on my SD card, and suddenly was written on my screen system error, and I could not do anything anymore, just zooming. I could not use any button anymore. Yeah. But it's not the first time that it happened, so I switched the SD cards now. Today I had no problem, so, but it's not always that it happens. So tomorrow we will check again. And then today we are not flying alone. Miss Lazy, oh, where is she? She disappeared. I was just saying we are not flying alone today, but Miss Lazy we have also on board. That's our co-pilot, but she's gone. She left. Alright, no Miss Lazy. Maybe she started and went to sleep. Colin Davis, when I did the flight sim last time, I fly Boeing 737, and I was flying there, was a fault to the plane, and your plane stalled. Oh, that's not good, because when a 737 stalled, and in the sim there is really a big issue. Sean, I think Volanta landing is broken because I have smooth butter landings and Volanta keeps stalling 300 plus. Yeah. I think all those programs are broken because I have always more than 300 plus. Well, it's just me that is broken. But it depends from program to program. Sometimes I have a bad landing and Volanta gives me something, a nice number, while other programs give me a bad number. And sometimes it's just the complete opposite. So don't look at too much at the numbers. Just look at your landing itself, and that's the most important. Now the night Coca-Cola time. Well, almost mate. We are almost at 29,000 feet. So that means that Coca-Cola break for everyone. Sean, just the same for you. Well, so don't look too much to the numbers, because it's ridiculous. You will feel when you have a butter landing. You will see it on the replay if you use a replay. But the numbers sometimes they give low numbers, sometimes high numbers. It's just no. I just use it to give an idea, and if you put in a number, just try to be as close the one that has the closest twins actually, and that's why I do it, but otherwise it's not necessary. So Elliot is going directly to all cap. Really? Night, look down, guys. What we need to see, mate? Water. So I see some water, we see clouds. Always nice. I like water. I like clouds. That night you are not here yet. It's a nice scenery. Alright, I will check it out. Do I have time to pick up some vitamins, mate? Yeah, it will. Oh no, we need to go to DGT. That's what we need to do.
2,500 feet, expect ILS runway 19er right approach via Alpha Romeo Lima transition. Clear to Alpha
Otherwise we will overspeed. And those things are not working. And actually it is because this number need to be lowered. So there we go. And I search for the lights that go out. There, lights go out. Alright. Yeah, I really need to set my speed first before I go down, because otherwise we will speeding. So it's a bit a gamble here, and a bit higher, lower, and then once the speed is stable, then we go down. What's the wind actually? Oh, we have a tailwind of 28 knots. Okay, so then we need to lower the number anyway. Then we go to 650 or something. So there we go. We use it for now 650. And of course we are now locked in this view. Damn it. So I cannot zoom, and that's still an issue. Cannot zoom out anymore. So yesterday we didn't have any problems with it. So now we have always this locked view that is zoomed in. Only from the outside it's not a problem. So we have a ground speed of 454. Just keep an eye on it, because we cannot go higher. Yeah, we go higher. So we put this just a bit lower. And then we check. We wait until it goes down. So very important. So with the other planes you have done your job when you are cruising and there is nothing to do anymore. But with this plane you first need to set your speed and always need to watch your speed. Current Davis, I don't mind flying above the clouds, but it's going inside clouds I don't like. As flying through clouds. We had that 2 flights ago. So we are still on the limit here. So I will lower a number again. So we go to a sync. And then the plane powers up. Don't do that. Alright. So we go even lower. So it takes a bit of time to set your speed. And the tailwind don't help. And it's a bummer that I cannot zoom anymore. Not zoom in and not zoom out. So in the meantime we check the scenery here. I think this is the scenery that Kajaani was telling about. Mr. Potato, does anyone here have a recommendation for what camera I do I look for? Mr. Potato, for what use? Or did I miss that? We are looking for a camera. Oh, okay, I missed that message. Looking for to get a camera in the future, so that I will be able to spot any local airport, Sarajevo airport. Depending what you want to do with it, mate. And I will answer you when I'm back. I will pick up something to drink. I will answer your question right away then. And it's really a bummer that I cannot zoom. So guys, I will give you this view for now. And enjoy. I will be back in 1 minute and then we can continue. And then I also will answer the question of Mr. Potato. So we'll be right back in 1 minute. Thank you. So guys, I'm back. Here I am. So Mr. Potato, you are looking for a camera in the future so that I will be able to plane spot on my local airport. Yes. So what you mean with a plane spotting? You want to take pictures, you want to make a video. That's the first question. Very important. So you just added to 7-6. Alright. So it's Black Friday and it's the end of the month, so yeah. Mostly I take pictures of the planes and maybe some family stuff and plane spots. So you want to use it for pictures. So of course no camcorder, and then you can choose between Canon or Sony. Yeah, I will go for Canon, but not a DSLR. Just take a micro four photo, but a mirrorless camera. That would be nice. Also depending on your budget, of course. So, but maybe you have some already some cameras in mind. So maybe you can put that in chat. Because the camera is actually not that important, because the most important thing is your lens. That's the most important thing. And of course, if you want to spot some planes, then you need a big lens. But also is an option that you buy a Panasonic, a Micro Four Thirds, and then the lenses are cheaper. I have a lens here, that's an 85mm, but you need to do that twice, times 2, because I have a Micro Four Thirds, so that's a 170 millimeter lens. So it's not an 85, because you need to do it times 2. And that's actually the thing with the Micro Four Thirds that makes everything a bit cheaper. So you can have longer lenses for a cheaper price. Of course, there's also downsides, and that's light. It's if the light conditions are bad, then your picture will be bad as well. If you go for a Nikon, the lenses are pretty expensive. Also Canon and Sony, especially for the full frames cameras, they are very expensive, and because you need a big lens for plane spotting sometimes, and then if you go for a 600mm lens or even a 300 or 200, you pay a lot of money if you want a decent one. Elliot, my flying school has just got a brand new camera. Mr. Potato, Nikon BAe600 looks nice because of the price and quality of pictures. Mr. Potato, also the Canon 4000D is an option, but I see that in the far future to get some more lenses. Yeah, I think Canon has far the most lenses. So Canon is never a bad option. But depending if you go for a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, everything depends a bit on that. I'm a great fan of mirrorless cameras. The one in front of me is one. That's a Panasonic G80 or G85. So it's a Micro Four Thirds. It's already an older camera, but yeah, it's nice. And especially with the lens that I just showed here. This is a video lens, not a picture lens. This is video, because the difference is normally with normal lenses your rings are going in steps, it clicks. This one is not clicking, it's just very smooth, and that makes the difference between a video lens and a picture lens. Ben, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. Elliot, I'm having server problems. Some troubles for Elliot. Tonight night we can help in any way. It's a potato. The BAe600 looks tempting because of that amazing zoom and okay quality of pictures. Okay. I don't know out of my head the BAe600. Let me check. Is that's Nikon, huh? Yeah, Nikon.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change.
So the Nikon Coolpix BAe600. Alright.
BAe146 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 20 miles southwest of Mariaham flight level.
So it's a bridge camera.
Request flight following.
The 600. Sorry guys, I have a really, this is really annoying. And I will go a bit like this.
4631 BAe110.
And I really heavily zoomed. I need to sit here outside. Yeah, thank guys. Auto throttle stopped working on me, and then I stalled and autopilot disengaged. Alright. So, for everyone, some issues, of course. Alright. So the Nikon BAe600 is a bridge camera, so that's nice. I don't know what the zoom is. 60 times optical zoom. Yep. And 16 megapixel. And it can do HD video. 1080 30p. And it has a small sensor. You also need to be aware of that. It's a small CMOS sensor. It's the same as in my camera where I do the plane spotting with. So low light, forget it. So that's not good for a low light. Has the same sensor than in your cell phone, a very small one. So low light conditions are very bad with that camera. So if I would choose, I will go for at least 1 inch camera with a sensor with a 1 inch. Elliot, what's your next waypoint? Yeah, I don't see a thingy. My next waypoint is Suffolk. I need to watch the speed here. Carwin, the person is back on the right. Okay. Elliot, I use prime lenses, yes, but prime lenses are very expensive and not everyone has the same options. So prime lenses are very nice and very expensive. Tonight, descent should start around 100 nautical miles. The plan doesn't show that. Well, normally I use 90 nautical miles in my plane. I can also calculate that. There's a new option with this plane, and of course I cannot. Okay, now we can. So we go top of descent calculator, 29,000 feet, and then it says 91 nautical miles before our destination. We need to descend. So if we go to here and we go to program, then we see that we still need to do okay. We have still a lot to do. Oh, that's alternate. Oh, what is that? I think EFKI. I think something is wrong. Should be okay. So why it shows that? Not that. Program. Well, I don't understand anymore. So it is still a way to go. So at least if we are over the sea, and there we see someone in front of us. It's also nice to see that someone is in front of us. It's a bit lower than us. Elliot, you need at least a 24 megapixel. Well, that's a new standard. Yes, I have 16 in my camera in front of me. 24, I will go for 24 as well, if possible. Elliot, the Nikon 3500, and then that's a big distance to reach that. All right. Mr. Potato will check it out. I'm not on my PC right now. So go for the biggest sensor that always makes better pictures, and also is better for light, the low light conditions. But don't go lower than 1 inch. We have also but that is pretty expensive, the Sony RV10 or something, or RX10. That's also a bridge camera that has a 1 inch sensor. It has no stabilization, I believe, but that's a very nice camera, but it costs around 1.6 or something. So text out with was production, that should be the night in front of you. Yeah, possible. But I'm very annoyed by this zoom thing once again. Actually, oh, you are behind me, Dexter. You are behind me, and then we have Elliot on the left, far behind, and then in the front we have Knight. Alright, nice to know. And yeah, I have still that zoom thing. I believe next week or so we will delete everything in my community folder, everything. We'll throw everything out. We'll start over, because this is so annoying that I always have the same problem at cruising altitude. We are stuck with zoom. So guys, I can only give you this view at the moment. A lot of clouds. Just think if that it's snow or something. They're talking about cameras. I quite like the Nikon Z6 II, full frame, mirrorless. I just always liked the Nikon colors and can't help it. Well, well, I'm a Panasonic guy. If I buy a camera, a mirrorless camera, it will be the GH6. But of course, it's a real thing if you want to only do filming, or mostly do filming. It's a very nice one, but the small batteries, you can use power banks, but instead of this camera, you will have a camera like this with everything on it, you know, and then and also quite expensive in total, and you still need to change lenses. But it's a very good camera for video. And the Z6 II from Nikon is also a very nice camera, and it's a full frame. The Panasonic Z6 is not a full frame, so it's a Micro Four Third, I believe, still. And one issue with those cameras from Panasonic, the autofocus is crap. Still contrast based autofocus, so not good. Another night cruising at 250 speed for you guys to catch up. Oh, and we have a normal view again, so I will not zoom. I have a ground speed of 432, and I'm almost that's almost a maximum speed. So maximum throttle. Mr. Potato, it's about 20 minutes. I will be on my PC and will check your recommendations. Oh, and I pushed the wrong button here. So I'm looking for the Nikon D3500. Has a 24.2 megapixel. It's around €500, and you get a lens with it 18 millimeters to 55. And it's also full HD. Oh, not speeding. We get a penalty point for that because of the... It's actually stupid. So I don't see what sensor is in it. It's a CMOS sensor, yes, but which one? Well, I'm not a Nikon user, so I cannot much tell about, just the things that I can read. Corinne, I enjoyed your show on Brussels Airport, where planes were a great stream, especially the 777 Ethiopian Airlines we saw from Vienna. Yep. Yesterday it was actually even better, because then we had constantly planes coming in, constantly. Today it was actually very poor. It was a bad day for arrivals. The weather was okay, and then also in the beginning we had buffering, so I switched over to another provider. Then it went good until suddenly it happened again, so I need to switch over again. And yeah, but other than that it was okay. And I'm very glad that you liked it. And I have also something to say for that. I made a decision today, and also the people wanted to work today, because I was in contact for a product with a guy in the US, a guy in Holland, a company in Belgium, and I needed actually from the guy in the US. He said contact that another company. So that was actually 4 or 5 people, or places where I was in contact with. But some people just don't want to reply, or it takes a long time. So finally today I made the order, and I hope we have it in 2-3 weeks, and then we can test it out. So my excuse. And then hopefully we have much more stable connection, and also a better quality of stream. So because I'm not happy with the quality of the image, that need to be much better. Mr. Potato, oh, I pushed a wrong button here. That's something you don't want your pilot say. Yeah. Mr. Potato, I'm gonna go now. I will come back in about 15 minutes. Alright. Director 7 nautical miles to Penif. Well, for me it's hard to see, guys, because I don't want to zoom, because otherwise, yeah, I'm also at Penif almost. And then where's the top of the sand? Alright. Okay. So everything should be fine. We have still a bit to go. I just need to keep an eye on the flight plan, because something is off. Tonight you are at Suffolk. So yeah, I'm just at Penif. So you are 1 waypoint further, and I'm flying on the maximum. And why is the sun going under? So tomorrow there will be another stream at the airport, if it's not raining too hard, because the weather will change now. It will not so good anymore. And then yeah, we have some issues, and I still need to figure out how to protect everything. Also need some extra power banks. So I'm already glad that we have a normal view again. Also, thank you for subscribing. I don't know who it was, but thank you for subscribing. So welcome to the stream. Let's hear from you in the chat as well. Always nice to have some new people in the chat. And we had this week already some bad landings, and I hope that every time that we have a nice landing, but I will do my best to have a very smooth landing. And it seems that Dexter is in front of me now, so Kajaani is still in the lead. Dexter is second, I'm third, and then last is Elliot. And Blue, hello, how are you doing today? Well, I'm doing fine, mate. Hope you are doing the same, and that everything is fine with you. So welcome to the stream. So we are cruising at 29,000 feet. We will descend at 191 nautical miles. Then we start our descent. Tonight, yes, this is what Volanta is showing, but I see that's not always correct. Dexter, you slow it down a little bit again. Alright, no problem. So we will also set the ILS frequency here to 109.90. And there we go. So final course is 068. Should be fine. And I cannot read that, so I will not zoom, I will just go like this. And why I have 1669 nautical miles here? That's destination EFKI. Why is that? Alex, something is off in my flight plan here. Okay, I already see it here. Oil cap. Guys, check your flight plan. Jet77, hey mate, a nice team as always. I am currently flying on ONAIR job in the CRG 550 from Norway to Belgium. Okay, very nice, mate. So Jet77 is a VIP member now, so welcome to the stream. He's a very important guest here, so thanks for the support as always, mate. And yeah, hope you are doing fine. But we have a big issue here. Oh, why are my lights going out? Okay, we need to delete something, I believe. So I think we just need to delete this one and execute. There's still 329. That cannot be correct, so I also need to clear that one. So everything what I put in is not good. It's not good. So, all right. Why is that? And then we go to program again. So okay, that looks better. Otherwise we will never make it. So GH77 is also on ONAIR company, is doing a job with the CRG 550 from Norway to Belgium. So for the people that are like doing jobs and want the reason to fly, well, ONAIR company is the perfect add-on for it. Elliot, you are descending soon. Okay. So why you are descending soon, mate? I'm descending behind Evlo or Xevlo, something. And actually I needed to turn everything off, like the DC pump, AC pump, PTU, also APU. It's already too late for that. Elliot, you will remember it with a checklist. But yeah, I was too busy with cameras and stuff, you know. Also with that Zoom thing, getting my Coca-Cola, setting up the speed and everything, yeah. Glad night, you and Elliot are so close, don't crash. That's not on the checklist. Watch out for each other. I don't see anyone around me. Looks like I'm flying totally alone. It's a Dirkster, so Dirkster is in the front of me. But I have no visual. So actually, Dirkster is closer to you than to me, according to Valenta. Tonight you started this descent, right? Yeah, I still wait until I'm around 90 nautical miles away, and then I will start my descent. So guys, I'd like to see 3 more likes. Then we have 21 likes on your screen, 20 on mine. So 3 more likes if you want to do me a favor. Thank you very much. That night you are 150 away. I will check. I was more than 200 before, and now we will below 200 as well. Let me see program. So 166, if I can read that correct. 65, yes. So in 24 minutes we will arriving Next, I have a restriction of 1000 at Ubiga. Oh, but that is a way too high to make it down to 4000 at Lodit. So only 11 nautical miles further down the line. So 10,000, that's what I was thinking, yes. Alright. So you have a restriction at Ubiga. Where is Ubiga? So Ubiga is 10,000 feet. And from there you go to 3,100 feet to Lodit. And that's 11 nautical miles. No, that's 14.8. 14.8 nautical miles. So 11 degrees, 14.8 nautical miles from Ubiga to Lodit. So from 10,000 feet to 3,100. That you will go around when I'm close to the airport. All right. Next, looks like I need to get the grips with holds very soon. Yeah, there's a lot to learn, and I'm pretty sure that you guys know much more than me. I still need to learn a lot, even some basic stuff. Also about terms and things. Tonight I can see the extra slide very clear. Oh, nice. So guys, if we fly the DC-3 and you guys fly with me, then yeah, we try to stay as close as possible and try to fly in formation. It will be a bit easier with that plane, I hope. So, and that's actually the intention that I have, to fly very close to each other with the DC-3. So for everyone that is interested, from next month, no, this month, in 10 days, something, 9 days, the DC-3 will come out, and then from the first Tuesday we will start flying it. Unfortunately, I cannot stream that weekend when it comes out, so it comes out at 11, November 11. All the planes will come out, the new update will come out for the DLC, and then yeah, I'm not able to stream because I need to work. So then from Monday, if I have everything under control, maybe we'll fly the A310 from Inibuilds, and then Tuesday we will fly the DC-3. So everyone that is interested, you can join on the West European server. I put how many hours I put back in time, and why is it getting dark here? I think I have 8 hours back in time. Ten mean 8 is 2, so 2 in the afternoon it need to be. Mr. Potato, okay, I'm back. Welcome back, mate. So we are flying constantly at our maximum speed, and that shows how slow this plane is in comparing to the other planes, of course. So we have a ground speed now of 402. I checked the wind as well. So we have now a crosswind of 37. So the wind changed. But you see that it has already more power than before the update, because we are now at 613 here, and mostly we were before the update we were around 700, 720, even more. Now we are very low. The other night descending to 12,000 feet. Dexter night. Oh yes, I don't want no trouble, so I'm descending a bit earlier. Mr. Potato, well, I'll let the hunt for the camera begin. I will be watching the live in the background. Okay, so good luck with it. If you have a question, shoot. Maybe someone can answer your questions here. I also try to do it. But of course I'm not a professional. The only thing what I can talk about myself, what I'm looking for. Before I was watching this camera, I was always holding it back because of the sensor size. It had everything what I needed, but not the sensor. And eventually I bought it, and guess what? I got it for 2 weeks, and then Panasonic released the 1-inch sensor version of this camera. Nice of them. But of course, the bigger the sensor, the better. Also the more expensive, and also the more expensive for lenses. So I think Micro Four Thirds is always a nice way to go. It's somewhere between, not the best low light performance, but yeah, still better than a 1 inch or smaller sensor. Elliot, you don't see me and you are descending. Oh. Okay, but I also don't see anyone. So the sun is going down as well. That was not the intention. Elliot, oh yep, I do. And then tonight I can't see Dexter anymore. He must be under the clouds now. Right. Night, how is the view to Dexter? Alright. Potato, is there really any difference between 1-inch sensor and a smaller one? Yes. Look it up, the sensor sizes on the internet. They will give you pictures what the difference is between a 1-inch Micro Four Thirds, full frame, and everything between it. So you will see the sensor of your cell phone is the smallest, and that camera that you were talking about has also the same sensor. It's very, very small. And for low light conditions, no. If you go outside, okay, but inside the house, be careful with that. Inside the house is you need a lot of light. If you want to take pictures inside of the house, forget it. So is it really noticeable? Yeah, really. If you take pictures in the house with a small sensor, forget it then. Oh, guys, we have an issue. I have an issue. What is the issue? Why my plane is slowing down? Why you're slowing down? Okay, so always unexpected issues. Why that thing is slowing down? Yeah. Suddenly my plane slows down. I have no clue why. What happened? Engines are okay. And fuel is okay. Checklist. And that's still in Sweden. Do we have ice? That's not possible. So suddenly something is wrong. Next, I hope it's not the killer versus LV issue. Check fuel. Yeah, fuel is okay. I was aware of that. Fuel is okay. Engines are still running, but I lost a lot of speed suddenly. I'm more thinking of a bug because it was so drastically. And now we stay around the same speed. And it's not that I have a headwind or suddenly, because the wind changed, yeah, but there's a crosswind from behind. So fuel check, yeah, fuel is okay. So Mr. Potato, well, I want to do some plane spotting, but only on military aircraft. That night 8 is ice, maybe. Yeah, we will try it. And now we are gaining speed again. But that has nothing to do with the ice. So it was very weird that it dropped speed suddenly and so drastically. So we are gaining speed again. Didn't change anything, that has nothing to do with the anti-ice because we were already gaining speed. Next I hope, yeah, that we already read, fuel check. So Elliot, where you will upload it, and Miss Potato at Instagram. Alright. So we are back on our speed.
1, 2, 3,
Very weird.
5 for BRA110.
So what is the price of a D3500 in Europe? 599 or something with the lens 18 to 55. So around 500 euro. Mr. Potato, because in Bosnia it's almost 500 euro. Yeah, same here. 499, I believe. Saw it. And it's with a lens 18 to 55. Then you need to be very close to the planes. So if you want to do some plane spotting, you need at least 200. Better at 300. So, and actually I needed to descend. I forgot that. That's always a good start. Alright, descent. And then we go. Okay. And then I zoomed. Why you don't? Oh, actually I needed to push this. Now we are actually descending too fast. There we go. Autopilot on. Elliot at Attribution Productions, can I put the link to my photography page in chat? I think you can. Mr. Potato, yeah, I know that I don't want anything flashy or hard. Alright. So the exit is on 5,800 feet, Kalmar. Alright. So Elliot, just try, and normally it should work. I believe. Wait, I will check. Yeah. Put it in chat, mate. So we're descending, the sun is going down here. I don't know why that is. Normally it should be 2 o'clock or something. Good night, 23 likes. Very weird because I still have 17 likes on my screen. Don't know why that is. Also the current viewers stays all the time at 15, so something is off with my page here, so I don't update. I will refresh it. $22 likes, yes. Alright. I was already thinking why it stays on 15 for the current viewers. It never changed. Refresh for me also 23. Yeah, for me it always shows one less because it don't count my like. So you see also the one included my like, and I see the one without my like. So we are almost at our destination. Just need to watch the speed that we don't go too fast. So we are around just above maximum. For now that's okay. But at 10,000 feet we need to be careful. And now we can zoom again. And I need to turn up the lights here so we see what we are saying. That's flashing. Alright, that's already nice. Where are the other lights? I have no clue. Here. Lights. So, there are the lights. That's not a light. Okay, where we have lights here. That's something that I almost never use. Cool, warm, cool. No clue where the lights are. Oh, here it seems. Alright, there we go. Lights. Alright, nice. That's what I like on this plane. Also the lights are nice. So guys, fly this plane. Good night, I can see your lights almost 20,000 feet. Yes, we are now at 18,200. And actually now we are going to too fast. So we will use a bit of speed brakes. The speed brakes is opening the back. as you can see. That's actually a very nice system. And then thank you guys for the 22 or 23 likes. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Also for the, we have 17, 18 viewers at the moment. So thank you very much. So we lower the speed brakes a bit. We still keep it a bit open to manage our speed. We are at 15,000 feet. Also need to watch our plan a bit, because otherwise we get lost. And actually I needed to be at 10,000 feet. Oh. Okay. And then we will descend a bit faster. Go down. There we go. Mr. Potato, do you have landing lights on? Strobes and navigation? Not yet. Strobes, yeah, those are on. Landing lights, not yet. That's at 10,000 feet that we put that on. We need to be at 10,000 now, so we can turn that on now. There we see lights, there we see someone. So landing lights on. I think strobe was, oh, we forgot strobe, no? Okay, I will get penalty points for that. I forgot strobe. And don't start about the checklist. So who is in front of me there? So thank you, Mr. Potato, for checking, and because of you I saw what we were missing. So Dexter, oh, it's getting a bit shaky. Right. The night showing to 200, so that you can lead. Okay. So it's neither night in front of me is now in the cloud, so we cannot see him anymore, but he's there. So there we go. We are in a steep dive. We need to go to 3,000 feet, and actually I forgot to set this as well. That's why. And it gets very dark here, it seems. So that's where you guys are going, and what runway we land. I forgot. What weather we have here? Damn, shitty. I hope the ILS will work today, or I'm screwed again. This is totally dark. Where are we? Looks like I will die today. Gee. Okay, we will catch 3000 just on time, I believe. And we don't see anything anymore. I don't know in what place we came here. But what is this? Guys, do you have the same view as me? Everything is pretty dark here. Okay, so what we need to do, and next we turn this thing off, and then we go. Oh, we needed to do that. Now those don't have that light. This. Why we cannot click that? My plane is going, don't follow anymore, so we take manual control. There it goes wrong, guys. It goes wrong. Speed brakes off.
2500.
Why I cannot click anything anymore? Come on. No. My plane is broken. And there we go. I was just clicking wrong. Autopilot on. Okay. Hope to get back on track. Cloud night, no, it's sunny here. Really? Mr. Potato, many problems be happening right now. Yeah. Actually, I was pushing too low. Oh, not on the click spot. It's just above. Actually, I don't see my altitude. I cannot read it with that light. So we go to flaps 18. Speed brakes. We will use that a bit. I don't see the runway, so I cannot turn down or put down my landing gear. We go to flaps 24. I don't see a thing. There is the runway. Gear down. Oh, we have a plane next to us. Flaps 30. Oh, and I also need a recording thing. And last moment, wait. Speed. Flaps 33. We have 3 green. So there we have the runway. We have also Elliot in front of me, that blocking the lights.
1000.
And we need some speed as well. What speed we need? And those things are not working. You're in God's hands now. Yeah. Something like that.
Wind 140 at 2 knots.
So my plane. So fully flaps down to 33. So we have a night landing suddenly.
500.
But I cannot change the time because otherwise ONAIR company will not accept it. So speed brakes off. So this is not a stable landing. No.
10.
Landing time logged.
That was a hard landing. But it's not going getting any better this week, it seems. So we take this taxiway. Oh, is that a taxiway? No, that was not a taxiway. Where are we? Mr. Potato, it will be better, don't worry. Well, yeah. I have some doubts. So we change the lights, that off, and then I will check where we are because I have no clue where we are. And I was also surprised. What airport is this? I was also surprised by that it was suddenly very dark. I don't know how that came. But we need to be there. We see someone landing. That will be Elliot, I believe. Dexter, you have to go around. Well, I need to come back another day because I was not prepared for this. So we actually need to be here because I'm really lost here. So we will see arrival of I don't know who. Mr. Potato, once you get the Sarajevo, that's where the fun begins. Well, I think that will be for the week after next week, I believe. We will plan that. So here we have the arrival. So that's Elliot. Nose up a long time. All right. So we have another plane in the air. So that's Drexler, I believe. He needed to go around, so I guess he's there. All right. So guys, I will not cross the runway. I will just stay here, and I will do the replay. In the meantime, Drexler will have some time to line up again. Elliot Alpha landing 341. So I just park the plane here, and then we can turn off the ONAIR company. And there we go. We put the parking brakes. First of all, we need to turn off the lights. Strobe light, beacon light, nav lights, logo lights. And that is everything what we need, I believe. Taxi lights. Alright, so we can turn off the engine. I'm sorry, my excuse. There we go.
Engine off time logged.
And then we have
The
everything.
flight is finished. It has been monitored by ONAIR.
So for the guys that are interested in ONAIR, it gives me a rating of 223. That can be right. Even worse, I guess, because the landing was not a success. So we get some penalty points because crew impact here. Soft landing, it says. Yeah, my ass. We didn't get any penalty points. It's just the crew impact here. Alright. So we earned 274 and 360,000 credits. And that was our ONAIR company. And then we go to the replay. So guys, if you will land, let me know on time, so we can check, and I will also clear this time so we can see something. Sorry, why it's only 4:26 and it's dark here? Why is that? Sun comes up at 8:30 something. Okay, they have short days in Finland. So here we go for the first land, actually the second landing. So also the weather was not so nice, a bit cloudy, but we have a good visual now, not before. But in flying in the dark, I'm not used to that, and if you have bad visibility and you need to fly with hand, like we did 2 days ago, I believe, that's almost not impossible, at least for me. So here we go for the replay, the first replay, and you can see where it goes wrong. Already here. Putting the nose up way too high again, like always with this plane. I always do that. Yeah. So this was the first landing. Let me check that once again. Mr. Potato, do the puppy lights work? Yeah, it seems. So this is my problem with this plane. Always the same, nose up very high. And then we get into troubles. Alright, so we see one more time from the inside then. It's very dark in the cabin, like it should. Okay, so Kajaani is closed for a landing. Oh, and then I put the follow mode off for my drone cam. Where is that? Drone focus, log, follow, off. Okay, so there we have another plane coming in. That's pretty high. Who is that? Stateway with the balls, yes. Hello again, welcome again to the stream, mate. So who's flying over here again? Burning fuel. Stateway, why are all the models Serbia? Well, I have no clue, mate. It's always the same. It's always the same livery, it's always the same company. And if it's not that one, sometimes we have also another one. I think Kajaani was Avianca. It showed up as Avianca, but the most are Air Serbia. You know that you are roaming over the airport. Oh. Said do you use FSLTL? Nope. We use that and then we don't have that problem. But we have the problem with that program because when I land, everything slows down and it's unflyable. It's yeah, you cannot land like that. We had that 3 times, I believe. So if I deinstall it, then everything works as it should. But if I install it, then yeah, we have a big issue on landing. It's every time the same. So I'm not the only one with that problem. I like it, but if we cannot land with it, then we need to delete it. So Director, where are you, mate? Did you land already? Because I have no one on the map except Elliot. Even my own is not on the map. All right. So tonight, will you all land? And we are parked here in the middle of nowhere. So this is also the airport where we will leave next time if we fly the 146. That night you had to insert the runway again. Oh, well, that's something that I don't do. I just do everything manual. If I need to go around, I just fly it manual, and I just turn circles until I'm in front of the runway again, or lined up again. But you guys know better how to do it than me. That's the difference. And so tomorrow, what's tomorrow? We will go to that. Tomorrow we have another flight. So first of all, in the morning we will go to the airport. Then we have a stream there. It will be earlier than today, so maybe 7:30 something local time. And then in the evening we fly from Lima to Tumbas in Peru. So it's a flight in Peru, and we do that with the fly-by-wire A320. So that's for tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm not sure what I will do Friday, so maybe Friday we fly from Tonga to Fiji, something like that. And we do that with the PMDT 737-800. Good night, you are following Drexter now, alright? So I will just wait until you guys are landed. So tomorrow 2 streams. In the morning one from Brussels airport, and then in the evening we do the one in Peru with the fly-by-wire. So for the people that like the fly-by-wire, then you can join for sure. And then next week I will plan until Wednesday. Thursday I will not stream, and Friday Not sure, depending if I'm home or not. That night, tomorrow I will watching the stream, but a little late. All right, and then you will landing soon. I thought I saw just a glimpse of a light, but I see lights very often lately. So Monday we will also stream, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And then Thursday evening, around noon I'll leave to Germany. And now I will be back in the evening on Friday. And then I need to check which when I need to work, because I think I've done the early shift or something, because now I will have the night shift this weekend. GS77, thanks for the stream, mate. See you next time. Okay, thanks for watching, mate. Yeah, see you next time. Have a wonderful night, sleep well, and enjoy the day tomorrow. So, Mr. VIP, yeah, see you soon, mate, and thanks for watching. And there is Night coming, is a landing. Yep, there we see the lights from Night. And then we just need to wait for a Dirkster. So I wish I was in the same conditions to land as this now. Because our condition was pretty bad. Suddenly it went totally dark, and it was only a 4:25 or something. That night crashed, not on my screen. A very short runway. And we see also lights behind him. How come you crashed? You're still in the air, or almost. Oh. Okay, you all landed. And there we have Dirkster then. Yeah, the wheels are coming late, and with the extra there are no wheels. Now they are. Okay, so we saw the two landings here. So I believe this is the extra. I'm not sure. All right. So we didn't see you crash, mate. Right. So guys, this was our stream for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you very soon again. I want to thank Dirkster for oh, what's that? I don't understand Dirkster, so I want to thank Dirkster for you landed in the end. Oh yeah, okay, so very nice. So I want to thank Dirkster for flying with us tonight. Also Kajaani, thank you for flying with us, and also Elliot, thank you for flying. Also GS77 as always, and that's always the same. Thank you for the support, and yeah, for being here. Very nice to have you. Dirkster, sorry for the delay. No problem, mate. And then we have also Mr. Potato. A good night to you. Thanks for joining, And also for the people that I didn't mention or forget to mention or were not in the chat, so very good evening. Also Sean, if you are still here or watching later, so thanks for joining as well, and hope to see you very soon again. Good night, thank you and good night all. So thank you very much, mate, and see you next time. Joe Trimboli, thanks all, was enjoyable to watch, thank you very much. So also for you, a wonderful evening, and see you next time. And it's around 11:42 now, so I will prepare everything for tomorrow morning, and then yep, we can do another live stream. Always keep in mind, time can change, runways can change, weather can change, so a lot of things that can change. All right. The other night here when I crashed. All right. We didn't see that on the stream or in the replay, or yeah, we didn't see that live. But the quality also is not so great when you see the other pilots, their planes and the landings. They are not so great than your own yeah, plane. It just don't look that great. So that's a bit of a bummer. I hope that will come into the future. So and we don't see all the details, of course. Dexter, good night all. So thank you very much, mate, and to all, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.